Alright, it's your man, Random Man, outside of A1 Records. Now, why would I be in front of a record shop? To interview this man. That's right, this man, Dremur. I'm here to interview Dremur for DefinitelyAmazing.com. And if you know anything about DefinitelyAmazing.com, we try to bring you the most definitely amazing artists, the most definitely amazing things. And now, we're doing it with video. I'm freaking loving it. So, right now, I'm feeling effing fantastic. Dremur, say hello to the people.
What's going on? Dreamer, the rapper with the ball, the MC.
Since dreams have to be pretty much a part of your career and what you do and your lyrics, we're going to focus on the dream aspect of who you are as an artist.
Okay.
So, first up, I gotta know, what dream made you the person you are today? It was the one dream that took you to where you are today.
I would have to say, just having that dream of just like standing on the stage. Standing on the stage, like any stage. It could be a stage, Madison Square Garden, or it could be a stage in Belgium. You can barely see the crowd, but you know there's just thousands of people out there cheering for you and they're screaming out your name. And as you're performing, they're performing for you. Like that dream, just every time I go to sleep, every time I wake up, that's the first thought and the last thought on my mind is just being in that arena and performing in front of like just thousands of my peers and then just hearing them cheer me on or rhyme my lyrics to the point that I could stop. Let the music keep going and they continue to rock out. Like that is the dream that keeps me pushing.
Dope, 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 dope. I'm feeling it. Alright, so you know what site you're on. They know what site they're watching. This is DefinitelyAmazing.com. I wouldn't be Mr. Definitely Amazing if I didn't ask you your definition of definitely amazing.
My definition of definitely amazing. I would have to say you. Just being you. Forever making that essence of you glow, you know what I'm saying? Like not changing yourself to be within certain standards, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what makes a person definitely amazing in my eyes. It's just them naturally being themselves, not adding anything extra, not taking away from who they are, just being who they naturally are. That makes you definitely amazing.
So, I know you've been noticing something that I've noticed, that the underground game is starting to get into the limelight.
Yeah.
So now it's no longer the underground game versus the mainstream. It's kind of the mainstream has to catch up.
Yeah, pretty much. It's more. I have to say people are going more of the grassroots direction. You know, everybody has it instilled in their minds. Labels won't sign you unless you have a following. So now everybody's like, all right, wait. So you won't sign me if I don't have a following. So how about this one? How about you just don't sign me? How about I just do all of this on my own? I get my own publicist, I get my own marketing team, I get a whole team behind me, and I use iTunes, I use Bandcamp, I use Twitter, I use these different means of getting me out there. Because through an Ethernet cable, you could be global. Yeah. To be honest, through an Ethernet cable, you can be global. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the highest paid independent artists, Tech 9, has not been on a label ever. And he's one of the highest paid independent artists. Like makes a living off this shit. It's amazing. That is amazing.
Let's find out what you were doing, what dreams you were after before the dream of hip hop that you had to pull back on.
Actually, it was several dreams. Like I mean, as a kid, you know, we always have our dreams. I wanted to be like a professional wrestler when I got older. I think I turned like 13, started dealing with girls. That went out the window. Like that went out the window instantly. Like started dealing with girls. I didn't want to wrestle no more. Started doing poetry. Started doing music. I've always wanted to do music, but then I always told myself I wanted to do something within the field. So I went to school. I got into college. I decided I would do radio. So I took classes in communications, television, and video. Did that for maybe 2.5 semesters. Dropped out and did music. Because I'm like, you know what? As much as I would love to do radio, I'm not really like that radio dude. Like I'm not I'm not that sociable. Like, I'm mad quiet, I'm laid back. For those who are close to me, they know I joke around and I gig on people a lot, but like, to put me on radio, it wasn't gonna work for me. So I was like, you know what? I'm more comfortable performing, which is kind of odd. Like, more comfortable performing in front of a bunch of people than being on the radio where no one can see me. Like, it's just odd for me. Like, people look at me like, yo, you're weird, man. Like, why would you prefer to be on stage? You're more comfortable on stage than you are sitting in a studio behind a microphone. No one can see you. And I'm like, I don't know, this is just my niche, you know, like this is where I'm me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm free. All emotions just get expressed. So before the music, it was wrestling. After wrestling, it was radio. So it's always been something that I felt like I was gonna enjoy. And at this point, you know what I'm saying, like, things can happen. I like teaching, so if this doesn't work out, I might be your kid's history teacher one day. So I'll at me.
What hip-hop lyric really said to you, wow, that's what I want to do? I want to be able to put a lyric out like that. You know, a lyric that changed you into the artist you are.
There's a lot of them, but the ones that really, really stood out for me would had to have been... A lot of the lines came from Nas's One Mic, yo. A lot of the lines came from Nas. Like, that song, man, it was just like so ill, man. Like, yo, I want to quote something right now. Like, when he just like, what was this? Oh man, I hate this right now. I can't remember that. But it was just like every line in that song was just like, yo, ill. You know what I'm saying? Even if not that one, it was a joint where him and Scarface, back in the day, Nas and Scarface, Favor for a Favor. The word plays in that song. Anything Joe Buttons does, I love the wordplay in them. So it's like, it's just like those type of artists. When I would sit down, I listen to them. I'm like, you know what? These are the type of artists that I feel like are taking it to a place where I want to take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna take it there. And so far, I mean, I think I've done a pretty good job. You know, I can't complain.
In the near future, if you can, what's a campaign you would like to do? Even if it's somebody, you know, a underground clothing line now that you would like to see on a national campaign, something you would like to do.
To be honest, like, I mean, you know, fashion is cool. I'm just not a big fashion. You know, I know the two come together, but like any type of campaign I'm gonna attach myself, it's like something that deals with music. Like, I would do a campaign with like fucking Bose headphones or something. You know what I'm saying? I would do a campaign where like one of my favorite pieces of equipment is like the Native Instrument machine. It's a drum machine. Like, I would do a national campaign with something like that. If it had to be something when it comes to fashion, I think I would really dig into like the underground circuit of clothing lines that's on the come up and look at that one line that I feel like is a standout line and it has a lot of potential, and I would want to work with that. I wouldn't want to work with something that's a stop.
We are going to end every interview with this question, and this question is very, very big, because this question can make or break you on Definitely Amazing.
All right.
Why is Dremur definitely amazing?
Why is Dremur definitely amazing? When you mix passion, devotion, dedication, lyricism, knowledge, great stage presence, a cool dude from the Bronx who doesn't hold his tongue for anyone, is probably one of the illest, not playing, but it's just dope and just loves the art form. That's what makes me definitely amazing. All those things combined, and then what you got to do after that is once you combine those ingredients, you have to go to the Himalayas, sit in the Himalayas, barefooted, drinking orange juice on a mountaintop while listening to Kumo D in your headphones. And then that's what makes Dremur, that's what makes me definitely amazing.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Yo, this is your boy, Random Man. I'm here with Dremur. Yo, we're out in front of A1 Records.
That's the illest record store ever. I came here and I bought like 6 records when I first started producing. And I still have those 6 records, yo. So if you've never been here, yo, I advise you to come here, because I definitely support this store. That's why I came here today, yo.
All right, so we're here at A1 Record Shop, definitelyamazing.com. Dreamers dream big, and if you're not dreaming big, you're just not dreaming at all. It's your man, Random Man, definitelyamazing.com, and we out.